What's going on, guys? So Wildcat 223 on Coleman Ct200 EX. So before when we first put the engine on, we put it on all stock, and nothing done to it. What we did was the CVT 60 rear with the juggernaut, stock muffler, stock intake. As most do know, that these engines do come with two types of regulators for speed. One's in the ignition coil, and the other one obviously is the gear, the governor gear. So we took a Predator ignition coil, stuck it on the 223. You could also use a Coleman ignition coil. If you have one of those as well, you could use that. You're blowing your engine, you're looking for an upgrade. This right here is a freaking monster of an upgrade. So we achieved 27 miles an hour. This thing has 7.5 pounds of torque. I mean horsepower, but I think where you're really getting extra horsepower, but I think where you're really gaining power at, there's got to be some added torque. Now, I haven't done any torque figures or have a dyno or anything. I don't know if there's any on the internet that shows what the torque is of this engine. But so what we did was we put the ignition coil on, and I did a zip tie trick. Yes, I know the zip tie. I'm going to show you how to do the zip tie trick more efficiently. Now, it's not going to be bulletproof, but it's going to be more efficient. When you're going to upgrade your jet inside your carburetor. All right? You're going to have to find the right one that works for you and your region and sea level, whatever the hell you're at. Make it a little more richer. All right. Next, what you want to do is you want to get you an RPM tech. This is your friend. The RPM tech will help you not blow your engine. Now, with that said, these engines are rated at 3,600 RPMs. I probably want to take it more than the most. I'm going to take it is 41. I am going to get a flywheel. Now, it does have the stock flywheel, and it is like your Predator. It is like your Predator flywheel, right? But with that said, it is a lot better than the Predator flywheel. As far as, I've got two blown engines in here and one that I've got apart that I'm building right now. And if you see where the glue is, they actually kind of glue it down and nail it in. It's a little bit more sturdier on the 223. Now the company knows, I'm sure they know that, that's the fail point of these engines, which is another reason why they probably put two ignition coils on, two limiters on here. So I got I ain't got it coming, but I will be ordering the flywheel here pretty soon. I got to figure out what flywheel is going to work with it and crap like that. So now with that said, we achieved 27 miles an hour stock. Both limiters in, stock muffler, stock intake. We also have the 60 rear on it. All right, so I'm gonna do another run, and we're gonna see how much more fast the bike is. Only up. We're gonna take it. I'm gonna take it about 4,100 RPMs. All right, we're gonna see where we're at. We'll see if we'll be able to get it there, because I don't know with the stock intake, even though I upgraded the jet, it only let so much air in, and then with the stock muffler, it might hold it back a lot. For you guys that have the Colemans and the muffler keeps on breaking off, and you still want a quieter muffler, I don't know if you can, maybe reach out to the company. And if you see right here, this damn muffler actually has a bracket right here. Keeps this from breaking off. And this is pretty much like hollow. There's no fence in it. There's no material in it. sort of like hollow, but it's also still quiet at the same time. So maybe it's an upgrade from the original Predator and Coleman mufflers. That's another thing I like, because I think I'm going to keep this one stock. This will be my quiet bike. I just want to cruise around in and it be quiet. So this is what we're going to do. We also going to do a couple races. I got 196 Coleman. That's stage 1. Oh, Jesus Christ, why am I saying stages? Only dumbasses say stages. Has a header, has an intake with a jet, with the Go Power Sports upgraded carburetor. The intake, muffler, and it is also zip tied. So we're going to run the 196 against the 223 here in a little bit, and we're going to see where we're at. Before, she barely took me. Barely. When I mean barely, she's also 60 pounds lighter than me. She barely took me, but I think this time around I went up to our track and actually it did pretty good. I think I'll beat her by maybe a bike or two, maybe at least a bike stock. So this is what I want you guys to do. Guess what speed? All right, we went 27 miles an hour before. I'm gonna put it in the comments. I'm gonna put in the comments what we did in the comments, how fast we went, and tell me, what do you think? How fast are we gonna go now? We went 27, and I don't think we're gonna see a big mile an hour gain. I think and it's something that you won't be able to feel, is the acceleration is gonna be a lot better on this bike. And the acceleration was okay then, but it died out fast because of the governor. But I think waking it up a little bit more with our higher RPM, it's gonna have a better acceleration. And that's what we're gonna see in the video. I'm gonna try to set up a tripod and I'm going to race the wife on her bike. So go ahead, guess the miles per hour, and we'll see who gets the closest. I want to say 32. I'm just gonna come off the head and say 32. So let me get on the bike. I'm gonna ride. I'll get back with you guys here in a little bit. Post up another video soon. See ya. Well, no, comments. Miles per hour, be in the comments. Wear your helmet, guys, even if I don't.